Erica Cornwell leads the ARCSOA Lights field down to the green here in the Subaru. ARCSOA Lights Brigade Audi is in third place back there. Looks like her teammate Brandon Lightning, the rookie out of Ohio, didn't get a great start, but here comes another Kazuki Takamoto in the Subaru, looking low here. You will see that these cars aren't very fast compared to the AES cars. These cars are actually really slow compared to them. The AES cars are doing about 210 around here, and these cars are only doing about 170 at the highest, and that's if they're lucky. They're back on the front stretch. Looks like Cornwell's going to lead the first lap of this race. Looking further back, you see Dan Herring back there. Dan Herring doing a good job. You see the Silver Sport, I believe that is, of Holbert. Mark Holbert in second position as there goes the second Subaru further back. This race is going to be just over 60 miles long. So get ready for a long 60 miles compared to, because they are only doing about 170 down the straightaways. Chris Dodd right now is pushing the 81, or the 22 car of Tanya Jackwater. That might change a little bit because we're hearing that Jackwater is going to be in the Elites race. So this might be her only Lights race in that 22 car before they need a new driver, because she will be an Elites driver for the rest of the season because Walkier bought out Oricom. Until that deal goes through completely, Jackwater will be allowed to race in this series, but I believe Jackwater is racing tomorrow night. Dodd is going to lead this lap, followed by the two Vitaphone cars of, well, actually, that might not be the two Vitaphone cars. I'm sorry, that's Graham there, and a little further back, you got the reigning champion of Andrew Brighton. Brighton looking incredibly strong today. Or, well, didn't qualify very well, but in this session, he's been incredibly quick in happy hour. Shows kind of the mass disparity that this series has. As here comes Brighton down the inside. That's a really close race there, but it looks like Dodd's got a big lead there. Chris Dodd is doing a great job in the 81 car. These three cars have split off. Eddie Schumpeter also broke down. That's Bob Jones, former ARCSOA Elite Series driver. Skoninen, and down there you got Yazuki Sakamoto, I think is her name. So you have a little bit of spread now, as Eddie Schumpeter fell out of the race and blew up in front of the field. So tough break for Padcar. Here comes Jeff James, Sony Cup Series extraordinaire, coming to the front pretty quickly here. He is looking for possibly an Elite Series ride. The majority of these drivers by Fontana will have a ride for the American 700. That's another thing that is an interesting development. They're saying that the majority of these guys will have an Elite ride for the next race, or for the American 700, so that's always good. But Jeff James now is getting a run back there from Herring, and looks like Sophie Vargas might be trying to come up there to help her teammate Dodd out. Here comes Herring to the inside of James there. James got manhandled there and is falling back pretty quickly. But now here comes Vargas in the other Action Terra car. Action Terra tends to be a, tends to be a ARC team, but apparently they allowed them into being an ARCSOA Lights team, even though they're part of the ARC. But anyway, here goes the 22 car, Tanya Jackwater to second position. They've got to somehow get Dodd out of the lead there. And with the way this race has been going, there's Bobby Jones looking really slow by himself. They are getting a little bit more speed down the back straightaway. They're going about 170, 172 down the back straightaway there. It is a bit of a challenge there. Oh, close racing there. That's back there with the 11 car. That is the Mercedes United Lights team of Luca Fontana. I hope he starts Fontana at the American 700. Oh, contact there! Oh boy, that almost turned to bad with Jeff James up there and Max Titan. That could have been really nasty had that gone like I thought it would have. But now you're starting to see the 07 car of Alex Tanker is starting to get a run going, but here comes Fontana up the inside with help from the 22 car of Jackwater. Further into this race now. Oh, looks like we got our first pit stops here. There's Herring coming in. Oh, Tanker made a very late bid. That's not gonna work there, Alex. You did not make pit road adequately there. I think you're gonna get a penalty there, Alex Tanker, but Herring and Titan pitted in. Here comes the Takamoto and Holbert in. McClory's in as well. Looks like Holbert's got damage, but McClory's in. Lightning stays out. Jazur is in. Oh, Lightning missed pit road as well, but... And here comes Vargas in with... Well, what is with everybody missing pit road here? I don't know. Erica Cornwell now is the leader. They've caught some lap traffic there. It looks like Titans in second. Third is Vargas. Fourth is actually Brighton. So, got two former ARCSOA Lights champions, Cornwell and Brighton, in this pack with Max Titan and Sophie Vargas. And it looks like you've got some other drivers trying to get back on the lead lap. Pretty clean, actually, this race has been. I kind of expected the ARCSOA Lights Brigade to be a little bit more aggressive than this. They have been in the past, but looks like they're doing a good job here, just making sure that they know what they're doing, and they're actually going to be coming up to Takamoto and McClory here in a few minutes. Or, they'll just be catching them. Here comes, on the inside, Andrew Brighton to take the lead away from Vargas, and that will be a pretty quick move there. However, a debris caution would fly here on lap 29 of 44 here, and bring this field back under control of reigning champion Andrew Brighton. Second position, Sophie Vargas. Third is Max Titan. Fourth is Erica Cornwell. Fifth is going to be Dan Herring. Sixth is Alex Tanker. Seventh is Fontana. Eighth is Graham. Ninth is Jackwater. 10th is Dodd. 11th is Kearney. And 12th is going to be Jeff James. 13th is Holbert. 14th is McClory. And 15th is Skonanen. Andrew Brighton would lead on the restart now as they come off the corner. Erica Cornwell in second position. Now you're going to start seeing some of these drivers. Really, looks like Titan got a bad start there, but with only a handful of laps to go, this is going to be a pretty interesting race here, as Brighton is trying whatever he can to hold that lead away. But now you've got the two action terrors of Dodd and Vargas. I think they're going to pretty much work together. They'd be stupid not to. Well, actually, it looks like Dodd doesn't seem to want to. And look at the 07 diving down there. That's of Alex Tanker. Looks like Jeff James is now shoving down Skonanen in there. And now we got a race now. They've got to catch up to Brighton. Brighton loves seeing this behind him. But Tanker's looking very aggressive now. Here comes Alex Tanker down the inside. He is going to take the lead here with 9 laps to go. Don't want to get a caution now there, Jeff. Nearly came up there on Dodd. Don't want to do that, as looks like the one of Brighton's falling back, and now that 07 car might be just fast enough that he might hold the lead, but here comes Vargas along with Skonanen. Skonanen is coming now on the inside with help from Sakamoto, who was a lap down, but Sakamoto, who's a lap down, is going to try and take the inside away. Be careful. Oh, there we go. There's another wreck. Or there's a wreck, rather. Not another one, but there's another caution, rather. And it looks like Vargas, Brighton, and Fontana got a big piece there. It looks like the worst went to Brighton. Yellow flag is out, and I don't think it'll end it, but Alex Tanker is going to be a lot more happy seeing that. It's back to green flag now. Tanker has a lap car between him and Erica Cornwell. A little further back, lap car Brandon Lightning. Lightning's not making it easy on his teammate, though. But it looks like now Tanker's gonna pretty much walk into this, I'm thinking. I'm not seeing many cars get a good run here up. Lightning and, well, Jeff James is trying to work with Lightning a bit here to get up there, and it looks like that might be a threat, and I think we heard another wreck. Yes, that'll be the end of the race. Holbert in it. Cornwell was in it, and I think that's going to give it to Alex Tanker. Tanker's going to come around the final corner. I believe Alex Tanker, way a long time ago, was in the ARCSOA Lights series. Alex Tanker comes out the final corner. He will take the yellow flag with 2 laps to go. They're not going to get this one back going. Here's what happened to Erica Cornwell, and, well, just a little bit of content. Oh, I don't know what. Was that Dodd back there? No, that was Chris Dodd. I don't know what Dodd was thinking, but pretty much just dumps Cornwell. Erica Cornwell has her helmet cam as well, and right here you're just going to see, well, not a whole lot they can do. You can also see the very simplistic cab here on the ARCSOA Lights cars. But Cornwell would drop from a pretty she ran pretty well all race, down to the undesirable 13th position. However, Alex Tanker, at the amazing speed of 65 miles an hour, would win the round of Las Vegas. Second position would go to Jeff James. Third would go to McClory. Fourth would go to Dodd. Fifth would go to Skoninen. And the final points-paying spot would go to Tanya Jackwater. Only the top 6 get awarded points in this series. Anyway, we will see you next time for the round of Georgia at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.